Obviously, we're going to see a lot of Teresa this season, kind of going through, you know, everything that's happened with Joe. Melissa said that she is on her way to Italy.
Yeah, she's
Did
leaving
you
today.
talk to her before she left? Do you know what kind of like her mindset is going into this trip?
Yep. Yeah, I spoke to her this morning actually when she was packing. She was telling me some crisis that they couldn't find Gia's passport last night.
Oh, jeez.
And she was having a little mini panic attack, and it was crazy. And then Gia ended up having it. So
her anxiety,
crisis averted.
Yeah.
But she's got so much on her mind.
Of course.
You know?
If it ever ends, though, see, what keeps her going is the fact that there is so much going on constantly. I don't.
her drive
once
comes from
that
her
ends,
kids.
our
All of
strength all
us.
comes from the love of our children.
Yeah.
But as far as Teresa, her anxiety is not knowing how she's going to feel when she sees him.
Yeah.
And you don't know. And even on this trip, her and I agree that this isn't the trip to really know if that romance is there. She would have to go alone.
Yeah.
What are you going to sneak away in a bathroom with your 4 teenage daughters? They're like,
Yeah, and she's going for like 4 or 5 days. I mean,
not even 3.
You know, by the time you lose a day and traveling,
Right, and they have to go back to
then you
school.
got the father in the other room. Like,
the
we don't
cameras are going to be
we're not
there.
very like. It's not like our parents never said, "Oh, it's okay." Go
Yeah, was
screw
she gonna,
around
like,
with your
jump his
boyfriend or husband.
What are you hoping for them coming out of this?
No matter what, peace and friendship, like I have with Frank.
Yes.
And never stop co-parenting. Yeah. Don't let the kids
and a respectful relationship
hit them against
for both
each
of
other,
them.
and respect each other as parents and as people that once loved each other very much, and never forget that.
Do you think that they're going to get back together?
You know, I thought no until I saw how cute he's been lately, in shape, funny, laughing. What's very appealing to Teresa is what he had. You know, she hasn't seen this side of him she's been looking at him through a glass for the past few months. And before that, it was in a federal prison yard with people around you. So now she's back to that, like, she almost like they're going to meet each other for the first time again.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that there's definitely a shred of hope, but
Shred.
Just try
a shred.
Small shred.
If he talks nice to
I
her,
feel like
she may melt.
they're better off as friends.
Do you?
You know, I just got that vibe. I mean, he's telling her. I'm sure you saw the Watch What Happens Live. He's telling her to find a rich boyfriend, or if he's gonna do it, like she should find a rich guy. And it almost looks like he's gonna set her up with somebody. Like, come on,
it's
like
gonna be like to see him
nobody's.
after 4 years.
You don't say that.
Right.
You don't say that
But
to
is
somebody
that, like, is that Joe's personality?
Yeah.
To like joke. I mean, is that him joking around?
Yeah, I mean,
But she's not joking
But
around
there's
when
some.
she's, like,
There's
says she's
always
not
some
sure.
truth to some joking.
Yeah.
Right. There's always some shred. Shred. And again,
I don't think
anything's
either
possible.
one of them are at the point where they'd be okay with the other person outwardly being with someone.
Totally.
Yeah.
They're not there yet.
They're
not there yet.
I mean, speaking of that, I mean, they both accused each other of not being faithful.
Well, they both said that they didn't. So as friends,
Right.
I have to say, listen, if my friend's standing over a body with a knife and they said they didn't do it, I'd have to say, my friend said he didn't do it. He didn't do it. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah. So I believe her with that.
I believe her.
I believe she's been faithful. And honestly, I believe he's been, especially since he's been out, I think that if he did do anything with anybody, it would be all over the tabloids, because I'm sure everyone's watching him like a hawk out there. So it looks like he's waiting for her.
Right. It's nice that he
Is
will
my
have that.
take on it.
It's great that he'll have that reunion with the girls, though.
Yeah, the girls is the most important.
They cannot get to him quick enough. They love their dad. He's good with them, believe it or not. Like, he was rough, he would yell at them, but they're like crazy about him.
I've never met him.
I remember he has a very endearing way of
He
being
seems
funny
that he would
and
be
just a
charming.
and he's like a,
you know,
you would love him because you host a lot of things and he was always happy to have everybody around.
Yeah, he's like Bill, Teresa.
Yes.
And he's
well,
also
no one's like
my
Bill,
husband's
no.
also a Gemini, which she tells me that Joe is a Gemini.
And so is
too.
Frank Catania.
Then we always like bond over this like split personality thing that our husbands have.
Yeah. Do you think if they do decide to get back together that she will move to Italy?
No.
Never.
No. No.
He doesn't even want to stay there.
No.
Right.
Still the best country in the world.
No, definitely.